Thank you for watching Lango News channel.
Lira City versus Gulu City, a critical comparative analysis of Northern Uganda's two urban giants. For more than 2 decades, Gulu City has been regarded as the undisputed urban capital of Northern Uganda, culturally dominant, institutionally entrenched, and regionally influential. Lira City, by contrast, was long considered a fast-growing commercial town, playing second fiddle. However, data emerging from the 2024 National Population and Housing Census, combined with recent economic, infrastructural, and educational developments, reveals a decisive shift underway. This article provides a fact-based, critical, and forward-looking analysis of Lira City versus Gulu City, examining population, economic power, industrialization, education, healthcare, infrastructure, culture, and future prospects, and then answers the blunt question: which city is better today and which will dominate tomorrow? Population size, growth, and urban momentum. According to the final 2024 census figures, Lira City recorded approximately 246,000 nighttime residents or inhabitants, while Gulu City recorded roughly 232,000 residents. This marks a historic moment. Lira has overtaken Gulu in resident population for the first time. Beyond raw numbers, the implication is deeper. Population growth reflects economic pull, employment opportunity, and investor confidence. Lira's growth has been driven by manufacturing expansion, health training institutions, and commercial migration from surrounding districts. Gulu still commands a strong daytime population, buoyed by students, traders, NGOs, and civil servants, but its growth rate has slowed relative to Lira. In demographic terms, momentum now clearly favors Lira. Economic structure and industrialization. The sharpest contrast between the two cities lies in economic structure. Lira City has become the most industrialized urban center in northern Uganda, hosting large-scale agro-processing and manufacturing firms such as Mukwano Industries, Meru Millers, alongside smaller processors and an expanding industrial park ecosystem. This has translated into higher value employment, stronger municipal revenues, and deeper integration into national supply chains. Gulu City's economy, while vibrant, remains predominantly trade and service-based, heavily reliant on wholesale markets, construction, NGOs, public administration, and informal enterprises. Manufacturing exists but at a smaller scale. From an economic resilience perspective, industrial production in Lira provides a stronger long-term growth base than commercial-driven circulation in Gulu. On pure economic strength and productivity, Lira is decisively ahead. Education and tertiary institutions. Education reveals a more nuanced picture. Gulu City hosts Gulu University, an older and academically broader institution with long-established faculties in agriculture, medicine, peace studies, law, education, and business. It is complemented by University of Sacred Heart Gulu, several institutes of management, and long-standing theological professional institutions. In terms of academic depth and institutional maturity, Gulu still holds an edge. However, Lira City has experienced explosive growth in tertiary education, especially in earth sciences. Lira University, now fully autonomous, anchors an expanding ecosystem of nursing, midwifery, allied health and medical training institutions, including Lira School of Health Sciences, Jerusalem School of Health Sciences, King James School of Nursing and Midwifery, UCI School of Nursing, UCI School of Professional Development, Good Samaritan, DAF and others, alongside All Saints University Lango and Ebenezar University. Quantitatively, Lira now hosts more health training institutions than Gulu, making it Northern Uganda's largest health workforce training hub. Verdict in education: Gulu leads in academic breadth, but Lira leads in sector-specific expansion and workforce relevance.